Hello and welcome to another episode of Derry County Matters. This week we're in the historic town of Eglinton. On tonight's show we have a song from Paul Casey, we visit the friendly team at City of Derry Airport, we take a trip to one of Ireland's oldest cricket clubs in Eglinton, but first of all we go along to a fantastic organisation of something special that uses drama and music to change people's lives. How did Something Special come about?
Something Special came about in 2007. Well, probably in my head a good number of years before that, because all down to having an Uncle Desi, an inspirational man who had Down syndrome and was really stimulated with music and creativity and all the rest, and we had a really unique and very special bond.
Something Special was originally set up as a social group.
It was a social group where everybody came together and through music, you know, whether it be disco, whether it be learning a piano or a guitar or, you know, just having a bit of fun with the focus of music. But I wanted to develop something a lot bigger than just having a social group, because everybody enjoys the, you know, the social side of things, but I wanted to strive to create an academy, a college, whatever, first of its kind in Ireland, and also have global impact. And we're on that journey now at the minute, because just a few weeks back we have opened our Something Special Academy. Which is where we are today. Which is the old Craig Brack School. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't change my style of working. Someone that's able-bodied, someone that's visually impaired, someone that is physically disabled, I do not change the style that I work on. It's equality.
Yeah.
There's no specific games, there's no specific voice work or movement exercises. Obviously, something may be toned down or something might be heightened if they're needing more energy. But the actual style that I use, there's no difference in me working with a group of learning disabilities and me working with a group of teenagers.
I'm afraid of the dark.
What are you doing, nigga?
I'm being dark.
Like,
Robocop.
I just left school there during the summer, and then I got involved with Something Special, and it's really brought me on very well now, learning new things and just interacting with all my students, and it just gets me out of the house, interacting with new pupils and friends and stuff.
And what about you, Deirdre? Is it very much the same, or?
Aye, it's really good for your confidence to come out to you. It's nice to free and all. Nice smart space in here.
Do you see yourself being here often, or do you see yourself going away from Something Special?
Staying here.
What about you, Sean?
I say staying here because it's really blown my mind. Like, it's really changed my life now. As me as a young man, like, and I say it's like a home to me because it really means so much to me. Like.
Coffee, wash yourself.
Good morning, class!
Good morning.
Please take your seats and listen up. I am not very happy this morning. I have your exam results right here.
It's like a music academy, and also we learn life skills here. So we learn stuff that we need in life.
Trish, you would be in charge of operations and that going on around here in Something Special.
I'm sort of in charge of the day-to-day running of the centre for the adults and making sure everything works logistically.
With Something Special gaining that European social funding and being able to open this academy, how much of a change have you noticed, not just in the premises but also in the students as well?
Well, the students are very excited, very excited, because it's a huge opportunity for them to have their input. The courses that we're going to be offering will be employability, independent life skills. It'll give them the independence to make their own choices, and this will all be their project.
So it's not just actually getting the funding that's helped too, you're also a registered charity as well?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, the ESF have supplied us with this 3-year funding, but it is only 40% of what we need to maintain this academy. We're continually striving for fundraising, donations, and grant applications. It's never ending. You know, so from that aspect, that side isn't going to end. It just has opened up new avenues for us.
What's the plan for the future? What's your ambitions for something special?
Really just, it will be very much student-led. We're only here to tutor our trainees and guide them. Independent living will be a big thing.
So massive thanks to all at Something Special. They made us feel fantastically welcome here. They're a lovely bunch of people, and hopefully we'll be able to catch up with them again in the near future. But now we're going to go over to Eglinton Cricket Club, where I'm going to finally and hopefully be able to understand the rules of cricket. So John, you're the secretary here at Eglinton Cricket Club. Could you tell us a bit more about the history of Eglinton Cricket Club as such?
Certainly. Eglinton Cricket Club was originally Killaloo Cricket Club from outside Claudy, and in the mid-1930s the late Dr Montgomery brought the Killaloo club down to Eglinton, where they played, I think, for their first year, maybe 2 years, as Killaloo, and then changed to Eglinton Cricket Club. So been in this field ever since the mid-1930s.
So I believe Eglinton is actually one of the first clubs to sign an overseas player as such, is that right?
That's correct. Way back many years ago, whenever started bringing in players from overseas, Eglinton were arguably the first team. Nearly every team in the league sort of has followed suit.
How's your season been so far?
It's been a pretty good season for us, in all honesty. The local experts and the journalists would have predicted us to certainly been either bottom or second bottom of the league, and quite the opposite. You know, until this weekend we were vying for second spot in the league, so quite a lot of those guys have to eat a bit of humble pie, and maybe next season we'll get a better sort of preview for the season.
Orion, how did you end up in Eglinton playing cricket?
Well, it's a past player from here, Simon Jackson, who gave me on to John Pierce, which is his secretary here.
We understand that you're mainly based back in Jamaica. You're a student back in Jamaica.
Yeah.
How do you cope with the climate difference from Jamaica to here?
Well, as a sports person, you have to learn to adapt. The weather should not be a problem to me. I have used to the hot weather, now in the cold weather, so I have to adapt to the weather, adapt to the situation, the wickets, which is much different.
How are you feeling about the last game of the season today? It's
excited to leave here, but a bit sad. We'll miss everyone here. Really good club. They've been really nice to me, so I just want to finish on a high here and come back next season.
So Carol, you're in charge of the youth programme here at Eglinton Cricket Club. Could you tell us a bit about the background of that?
Basically on a Friday night what we try and do is we have a good link with a local primary school, Eglinton Primary School, and we introduce the children to what's called quick cricket, where it's basically plastic equipment and the emphasis on fun, etc, etc. So on a Friday evening here you could possibly get about 30 youngsters here. As I say, just the emphasis is on fun, to try and get them introduced to the game. And furthermore, you know, if they like it and they want to try it out and stick at it, there'd be a more structured section then. Our session would run on a Wednesday night. We would cover under 11s, under 13s and under 15s. And then obviously there's teams that compete in the local union leagues at that age group. And from that, you know, if the players keep developing through the pathways, they can then be introduced to adult cricket, which will be played traditionally on a Saturday.
So Megan, you're the female captain here in the women's first at Eglinton Cricket Club. How do you think your season has gone?
I think it's gone really well for a first season. At the minute we're 6th in the league, but for a first season that's not bad. And
once you finally got your team together here, what was it like then playing other teams? Are there many female cricket teams in the Northwest?
There's 8 altogether at the minute. There's a few in Tyrone and a few in Derry. Some of them are a lot better. and some of them aren't as good. And there's another new team, New Building started a team this year, and we've done a wee bit better than them this year, so that's what we kind of pace ourselves on.
So you've had a great first season for your first ever season, I suppose, as female cricket for Eglinton Cricket Club, and yeah, we wish you all the best of luck with next season.
Thanks very much.
So Stuart, you're a All-Ireland international as such. What does Eglinton Cricket Club mean to you? You're obviously an Eglinton fella.
Grew up playing my cricket here. It's a very family-based club. My father played here, my uncle played here, all my cousins and stuff. So it means the world to be an Irish representative from this club.
And because of Eglinton Cricket Club starting out your career as such, you've went on to play in a World Cup, isn't that right?
Yeah, played in the last 3 World Cups, 2 T20s, and the last one there in Australia. And like it's a massive thing for me personally, following in my dad's footsteps, because he obviously played for Ireland as well. So yeah, it's nice being from Eglinton, playing for the club now, and coming back with that sort of experience and passing it on to younger generations. And
being from Eglinton yourself, how much do you think Eglinton Cricket Club means to Eglinton?
It's a massive part of the club. Like, it's obviously a very nice ground. We've held internationals here as well, so cricket is a bit of a heartbeat of the village as well.
Many thanks to Eglinton Cricket Club for having us. They made us feel very welcome, and special thanks to John for finally explaining to me the rules of cricket. I now actually understand how to play the game. So that's it for part 1, and you can check us out in our contact details. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and you can check us out on our website irishtv.ie. See you all in a few minutes for part 2.